Yeah, I do think I'm very strong at getting the most out of players. And so in the past, I have been able to get good results out of players that people didn't think were very strong players, when in reality, they just weren't being played around correctly and they weren't being put in the competitions that they want to play on. So I do think I'm very good at identifying how players want to play, especially in the off season, and forming a team that makes sense from top to bottom. And then besides that, I think I've always been good at drafting. And like I said, Korizon's very good at drafting. So we have a very good drafting process. So coupled with those two things, I think we're able to get good results.
1 minute ago, I posted, do you have questions to Thinkcard? 1 minute ago. And it has 630 views and 16 replies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
The first replies is, telling my luck. Hey guys, this is Ashley King of Korizon Esports, and I'm joined by Thinkcard, the head coach of NRG. After they do defeat G2 and qualify to the quarterfinals of 2023 World Championship. Hey Thinkcard, how does it feel to be the EU first seed team?
I mean, it feels incredible. I think the region really needs it. Like after Fnatic beat C9 and the way Golden Guardians exited the tournament, and just everything with North America has been looking good. So I'm just happy that NA fans finally have a team that has shown they know how to improve, and a team that can compete with the best teams in the world.
Like, I know that coming into today, G2 was considered a heavy favorite. And meanwhile, NRG players have gone on various interviews to say, hey, we came without that much expectation and maybe that worked out. But what was your expectation or mindset or preparation coming into today's G2 match?
Yeah, G2 is obviously, they're one of the strongest teams in the tournament, at least in scrims. But I think it's no secret they haven't really shown up on stage yet. Like even against Damwon, they didn't have the cleanest win. Against Weibo, they almost lost. And then they lost 2 games in a row to Gen G. So I do think if they can get their stuff together, they're going to be one of the best teams in the tournament. But they haven't done that yet on stage. So our prep going into the series, we knew they weren't going to be in top form. And as long as we could prep a bunch of different competitions to play against them, we knew that they wouldn't be as ready to play against us because they haven't seen us play those competitions. So we just went to it knowing that if we prep some good competitions against them, then we can beat them.
I was chatting with Summer earlier, who said that he did not expect some of the NRG's compositions. Meanwhile, I also chatted with Igna, who really praised NRG's final draft. What was your thought processes, especially around the priority of the Senna-Tahm Kench and how they countered the enemy bot lane?
Yeah, I mean, T1's playing it right now.
Yeah. Maybe they saw it from you.
Yeah, it's very strong into Xayah. We played into Kalista early in the tournament as well. It is something that was buffed, but no one really had the guts to play it on stage yet. So it's something that FBI was able to pinpoint pretty early on in our boot camp that it's a very strong pick. And we've played a lot of games on it in good situations, and we're happy that we got a good situation to play it against G2. And you can see in the game, once you're past level 3, level 4, there wasn't really anything the enemy bot lane can do against us. So it's incredibly strong. So yeah.
And FBI also said on the broadcast interview that, hey, in game 2, we kind of gave away Xayah to G2 because we perhaps knew that Summer may not be confident in it. What is your drafting process and the various factors you put into it? You obviously have to consider the enemy team and their preferences. You have to consider our team and their preferences, the current composition, the meta, and how it's developing. What are some of your thinking process around there?
Yeah, so there's a balance to it. You want to, like you said, you want to be on champions you're comfortable with, but you also need to take into consideration what the enemy team wants to play. So we have an incredible coaching staff. Korizon is one of the best drafters as well. So me and him, we really bounce off each other with our other positional coaches. And we are I think we're very strong at identifying what the enemy team wants to play and what they're uncomfortable with. And we can see in our series against Mad Lions and our series against G2, we were able to draft compositions that we knew they didn't really want to play against. And we tried to force them on the compositions that they might make a lot of mistakes on.
I told you before the start of the interview, but you're actually very famous in Korea. Did you know that?
Ignar told me the day that we were playing C9 in finals, he was like, you know you're famous in Korea. And I was like, what are you talking about?
All the way going back to the clutch game.
Yeah, so I had no idea.
You're considered as one of the big hosts of NA. And Thinkcard can do it. And I actually looked into it, and I think Koreans just really respect the way you draft, the way you can often take a roster that might be considered underdogs and then bring them into success, such as making it to a World's quarterfinals. Would you agree with this statement? What will be some of your attributes as a head coach, in your opinion?
Yeah, I do think I'm very strong at getting the most out of players. And so in the past, I have been able to get good results out of players that people didn't think were very strong players, when in reality, they just weren't being played around correctly and they weren't being put in the competitions that they want to play on. So I do think I'm very good at identifying how players want to play, especially in the off season, and forming a team that makes sense from top to bottom. And then besides that, I think I've always been good at drafting. And like I said, Korizon's very good at drafting. So we have a very good drafting process. So coupled with those two things, I think we're able to get good results.
A lot of people are talking about perhaps the coach diff between the Eastern teams and the Western teams, which is kind of understandable because China and Korea always had like a larger player base from the beginning of the League of Legends, and those player base originally have developed into various coaching roles all across the region, and that levels up the whole coaching level. What do you think you do differently compared to perhaps other NA coaches?
I think we try a lot harder. I do think we have a more talented coaching staff, but I do think we try a lot harder. And we need to work as hard, if not harder, than our players so that they're motivated to work too. And then besides that, I just think we're very smart about the game. Talking to Eastern coaches, I do think Eastern coaches are still, for the most part, better than most Western coaching teams. But we're doing our best to kind of close the gap. And I gave another interview where I'm talking about how every year, when you're a coach, like you never get to, okay, like this is the best I'm going to be at coaching. Every year you're getting better and better at coaching. So I do think I've been graced with being able to play and coach and work with very prominent personalities and very good minds in the scene. So I think it's always been a work in progress. I do think we're closing the gap between Western and Eastern coaches, especially NRG. But it's always a work in progress.
What are some of the, we put in extra effort look like? Would it be doing extra VOD reviews? Would it be doing more research? Would it be more conversation? Would it be just not sleeping and working? I don't know. What does it look like? Working harder?
It definitely looks like doing a lot more research and talking to each other about what we really need to do and focus on as a team to get the team to the next level. And so basically every day as coaches, we have a very good idea of what we want to work on and what we need to be able to achieve to win our next set of games on stage. So I think our prep overall is just very top class, and I expect that Eastern coaches do the same.
It's a combination of putting in that extra effort as well as having the system and trust with each other, the coaching stuff. Thank you so much. I think this was a really good opportunity for the NA fans as well as the big Korean fan base that you have to find out more about you as well as your thinking process. Do you have any message to first the NA fans out there who will be jumping out of their seats, blasting that national anthem?
I mean, I'm so happy that we've finally been able to make it to quarterfinals and beat G2 or just any top seed in another region. It's about time, and yeah, I mean, you guys deserve it, so yeah.
Any final word to the Korean fans?
Thanks for supporting us. Our journey has been incredible, and I hope that you guys have fun watching an NA team for once, and we're going to do our best to just give it our all every single step of the way.
They keep saying Church of Thinkcard. Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.